Well, hello there. How's everybody doing? I always do that. The timing just is not crisp. So I look like, oh, I shouldn't have made that face. That was scary. I hope I didn't scare anybody away. Welcome to Roe Valley's Daily Podcast, everybody. Here's a toast to you. Oh, look at this. I got a new cup. Look at that. Farmer's Market. Farmer's Market. All right. My coffee is not the same though, folks. It is not the same, my friends. I ran out of my almond chocolate milk. I use that as my creamer, and I ran out. And so coffee is a little bit different. Ogden Farmers Market Ogden, I should say. There you go. But nonetheless, I must have my coffee, okay? Otherwise, you know, or maybe you don't know. Hopefully somebody's watching this. Anyway, check this out, guys. We have some delicious desserts going on, and I don't have my featured dish yet for this week because, well, we've been gone, and we are just catching up right now. So we're almost there though. We're almost there. We'll be there. I should have something for you tomorrow. I do want to ask you, I do want to put this out though. We are looking for some people to join our team at Roe Valley. So I'm going to make a public announcement right here. We normally put, jobs, help wanted, that kind of stuff on Facebook and others social media platforms. But I think, having me ask you directly is probably a good idea. Anyway, we're looking for servers. You have to be over 21 years old. It's part-time, but it's great money if you want to make some extra cash for the upcoming holiday season, for Christmas and that kind of a thing. So that, it's a great way to do that. And also we're looking for cooks and dishwashers too. So if you know anybody that would be reliable and that's a hard worker and that likes to work hard, we are interested, okay? And they can go to rovalleys.com/employment, okay? ROVALIS.com/employment. How do you spell that? EMPLOYMENT. So if you know anybody, and we see, for us, it would be better to have somebody also that is referred to us, some of our family and friends that dine with us at Roe Valley's, because we know you're going to recommend, good people that work hard, people that are not afraid to smile and put it out there, And so that's why I'm making this public appeal to you, because we are in need of some servers, dishwashers, and cooks, okay, at Roe Valley's Ristorante Italiano. So if you know anybody, hook us up. All right, now on to better things. Well, that's pretty good. That's important, right? Oh, look at my hair. Wow. It can't be time for a haircut already, guys. Let's see. Nope. I don't have a ponytail yet, so not yet. Anyway, let's see where we're at here. Oh, I'm going to show you our featured desserts for this week that we have right now. Hold on one second and I will pull it up for you. Bada boom, bada bing. There we go. All right, you guys. So we're going to start off. And I'm mixing up the pictures just so we don't have everything categorized, because I kind of like to jump around. You know me. Is it because I'm not organized? Perhaps, but I'm pretty organized. I am. But when you have creative and you have organization and you meld the two together, it becomes a hodgepodge. It appears to you probably that I'm not organized, but in my mind, yes, I'm very organized. Okay, so here's my first dessert that we have right now at Roe Valley's, the cookie dough cake, a customer favorite as always. And I said I don't use the word customer, so my apologies. A fan favorite. How about that? Fan favorite. That one's really good. Check it out. Those are cookie dough, raw cookie dough balls on top with some mini chocolate chips. And not only that, but with each slice, you get a full Roe Valley's homemade chocolate chip cookie. That's not dough. It is a cooked cookie with your slice. And so you're getting all kinds of treats in this one dessert right here alone. I mean, maybe 3 for 1. Come on, guys. And we have the Black Widow Martini, and this one, a cherry martini, I should say. This one is a great cocktail that you can have for lunch or dinner when you come and dine with us today. By the way, today is going to be a high of 80, so it is going to be a perfect, gorgeous day to eat out on the courtyard, okay? Especially if you want to maintain that social distancing. That's a great way. I just went and watered the flowers yesterday, so we are ready to rock and roll. The courtyard, the patio is looking fantastic, and it's the perfect weather to dine out on the patio today or tonight, all right? And, you know, one of our everyday desserts that we have right here is the Italian cheesecake. And I've got to tell you guys, I think we make one of the best Italian cheesecakes in northern Utah, in the United States, in this side of the hemisphere, perhaps even the world. Yes, I'm going to go that far. No, in fact, I'm going to go one step further. I'm going to say the universe. The known universe, I'm thinking we make one of the best cheesecakes ever. And you can get it with a raspberry and chocolate drizzle on top, which makes it extra special. Or we have other flavors that you can choose to as well, like caramel. So there's all kinds of different stuff that you can do to make this one your particular favorite, all right? Customized for you. And let's see what else we got. Ooh, whiskey cherry tiramisu. You already know we make great tiramisu. But when we pop the specialty tiramisus in there every single week, you just got to love it. You got to love it. The whiskey cherry tiramisu is one of the most popular ones ever. All right, so come and get a slice of that. Oh man, look at that. It just looks so good. And my beer feature this week is the Oktoberfest Vienna Lager. This one is from Salt Flats Brewery, and they do a fantastic job for us. We really love working with them. We love working with all of our beer vendors, you know, and I know it's been tough with the pandemic and all that kind of stuff, but these guys are working, all of their beer vendors are working extra hard to get us what we need when we need it. So we're appreciative of that. And also our soft drink vendors as well. So we want to thank everybody for working really hard during a trying time. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, look at this one. Okay, now this is the traditional Rovalli's homemade tiramisu. And just look at this baby, you know. This is a close-up. You can see the cream on top. You can see the cake, the lady fingers down below, the layers in between, in betwixt even. That's going off the rails a little bit. But that is a really good tiramisu. In fact, I had somebody come in 2 weeks ago, because we were gone last weekend, and they asked about the tiramisu. They said they were connoisseurs and so forth. And I said, you need to try ours because you're going to absolutely love it. Probably better than anything you've ever tried. And they tried it, and they didn't say it was the best that they've ever tried. However, they did say it was really good, and they were glad they got it. So there you go. All right. And look at this, the lemon ricotta cake. Now this one, if you're a lemon fan, this one has just the right amount of lemon to just give it the perfect flavor, to push it right over the top into delicious mode, okay? This one is really good. It's 2 layers tall, and the cake is nice and moist, and just a really great cake. And that frosting, forget about it, but you won't. All right, and my honeydew Bellini, that's one of my fall featured cocktails, and that one is doing really well. We actually take fresh honeydew and we blend it, and we add it with some spumante, sparkling wine, and it makes for a great cocktail. It's a lot of fun, very fresh tasting and delicious, and it looks great too. Look at that. But you can see how it separates. It's just a beautiful cocktail, and that's a fresh piece of honeydew right there. Oh, and the spumoni cake. Now this one is chocolate, mint, and cherry. Here's the mint part right here. Here is the chocolate part, and there is the cherry. And if you like spumoni ice cream, you're going to absolutely love this cake. It is not an ice cream cake. I just want to make that clear. It is a cake, but the flavors, beautiful. Oh, look at this one. It's fall season. Fall is in the air every time I look around. And we got this one, the pumpkin spice pie cake. And you know what that means, right? There is a pie. If you look closely right here, there is a whole pie baked inside that cake right there. And it is spectacular. Really, really good cake. And there's some of my cocktails in a different setting. The Black Widow Cherry Martini, the Honeydew Bellini, and this one is the Blueberry Kiwi Mojito. And that one is not only beautiful, but it is actually very, very, very delicious. You can see it is loaded with flavors, and what a cocktail that is. Beautiful. So that's what I have for you guys today. Let me shut this down. All right, there we go. Now that hair, man, the hair, baby. Anyway, we want to invite you down for lunch or dinner today at Roe Valley's. We had a great night last night, so thanks for everybody for coming out. And we've had a lot of inquiries into Andrea's cakes. You know, the holiday season's coming up, and we'll be putting out our posters and all of our ads for whole cakes for your parties. And so now's the time to start thinking about it. In fact, we just had someone on Facebook request a you know, what we can do for wedding cakes and different things like that. And although we don't make the giant wedding cakes that you see, you know, the new trend is with cakes, with wedding cakes, is to have a variety of cakes, like just regular cakes. They're decorated beautifully and everything like that. So you don't have the traditional, you know, 3 or 4 tier cake, you know, with all the fancy stuff and the bride and groom on top. Nowadays, the new trend is you have a variety of cakes so that your guests attending the wedding, you know, can have their choices of cakes rather than just one flavor, which I think is really cool, which fits in our wheelhouse like perfectly. So if you're thinking about that, we can help you there. And Andrea does some amazing cakes. Not only that, but she does some amazing frosting as well on those cakes. So, and I probably should have put one up there, you know. In fact, you know what I think I'm going to do before I let you go? I think I'm going to bring up a cake so I can show you what I'm talking about, if you will just indulge me. Okay, hold on a second, because I think I have one right here, and then I want to show you. All right, I'll show you two. One is a single layer, and one is a dual layer of what she does. And these are just so cool. So hold on a second, and I'm going to pull them up for you, okay? Let's see, hold on. Okay, got it. All right, hold on a second. I'm going to go back over to the screen share, and I'm going to show you this cake, and I'll show you two cakes. So here's one right here. This is a single standard size wedding cake, but it's beautiful, as you can see. We sold this one for a custom job, and it was just wonderful, just wonderful. And then let me show you one other one. This is a 2-tier. It's still a small cake right here. And this is one that Andrea created. As you can see, she is very creative, and her cakes are delicious. So you got a win-win here. But even outside of that, let's stop the share. Even outside of that, we are getting a lot of cakes just for all kinds of different occasions, whole cakes and different things like that. So remember, we require 48 hours to 72 hours, depending on, so like the tiramisu takes about 72 hours because we have to have it set up. It has to set to maintain its firmness and so forth. But we require 48 to 72 hours, depending on what kind of cake, or if it's a big sheet tiramisu or something like that. So you have to keep that in mind when planning, okay? It's really, really difficult for us to do it within 24 hours notice because of the orders that we already are getting. So if you're thinking you want one of Roe Valley's, and you can have a regular Roe Valley's cake that we do every day, we still require our 48 hours because we like to make it fresh. But even if you wanted the chocolate decadence, or you know, the Italian cheesecake, or whatever we have every single day, you can order a whole cake for your family dinner or for a special occasion or whatever, and all that stuff will be coming out very soon. So I'm glad I thought about that because I think it's really important. We're getting so many requests now. Andrea's baking is just just taken off, and we're super happy about it. So thank you for all the orders and for the in-house sales of desserts. They're just going through the roof too. Everybody's getting desserts, man. It's awesome. So we're grateful for that. Thank you. And you can go online and see all of our whole cakes at rovalis.com, ROVALIS.com. And also, while you're there, if you want to grab some curbside or takeout, you can do that while you're shopping around and looking at cakes. You can order a pizza, you can order a pasta or sandwiches or whatever, and we'll get that brought out to your car for you, okay? Or you can call us also at 801-394-1070. Now, in particular with wedding cakes and stuff, that takes some planning and so forth, and we want to try and get for you what you want. So we do require that you talk directly to our baker Andrea, and she'll be able to get you all the information that you need. I don't have that skill. I can't do it, but she can. Okay, so you would call Rovalis at 801-394-1070, and we'll get you taken care of. All right, you guys, we'll see you for lunch or dinner today at Rovalis. Don't forget. Go online if you're hungry for takeout for lunch or dinner, rovalis.com, ROVALIS.com, or call us at 801-394-1070. And remember, the weather is going to be perfect today. So let's dine out on the patio, shall we? All right, you guys. Well, that's it for me for today. We'll see you on the flip side. Ciao for now. Whoop, and a double whoop, whoop.